Well, I'm at the Charles Frederick Jewelers on Alpine Lane, and this is Tom Christiano taping for the Chelmsford News, and I'm with one of the co-owners, Rick Romano. How are you, Rick?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Good, thanks. Rick is an owner with another person, right? What's his name,
My
Rick?
partner Fred Gallagher started the business a long time ago with Charlie Horndall.
Oh, and Charlie's no longer involved, Rick?
Charlie's mostly retired now. He helps us one day a week, and Fred and I are here every day.
Wonderful. Well, your place looks so great. Let me just take a quick scan of your place. It's like, as I mentioned, it's on Alpine Lane, and everything is so neat and beautiful here. And that's why I'm stopping by. Rick has been very active with the Chelmsford Business Association, which is when I first met Rick a few years ago from the Chelmsford Business Association. Are you still involved, Rick?
I am. I'm still on the board, and it's still a great group of people that I feel passionate about their causes and what we do and how they help the towns.
And you're still on the board. That's fantastic, Rick.
Yeah.
So we're taping, in September of 2020?
During the coronavirus year.
Yes, COVID-19, right?
Yes.
So could we start with you basically summarizing how things have went during the beginning of the COVID, and then how they're going now in September of 2020?
So it was kind of ironic that we were having one of our best years ever. And our fiscal year usually starts September 1st. So we were rolling right along, and then of course January and February were really good. March started out great, and we knew that virus was looming. And then vacations got canceled, and all of a sudden we got the order to shut down. And I thought it was just going to be for a short period of time, so I wasn't too worried. But after a few weeks, it became obvious it was going to be a problem, and I was really concerned.
Yeah, oh, yes.
I was concerned not just about my business, but all the little businesses in town.
Yeah.
And then the government stepped up with a PPP loan, which made us realize we were going to live another day and keep going.
Good.
And then we reopened in mid-May, I think, after 2 months of being closed. We took the time to repaint the store, redo the stairs, update some of the displays, things like that. So we tried to use the time constructively.
Nice.
And it was a challenge doing business storefront only, where people can't come in. It was daunting.
Oh, that's how you would bring things outside when they purchase something?
People would pull up to the parking lot,
Yeah.
we'd call ahead, and we'd go out and bring stuff to them in the parking lot, and it was, it was noble, but it was not profitable.
Yeah. Oh, that must have been a pain, right?
It was a big pain, and I still feel for the restaurants that
Yes.
have to live like that still. So I mean, it's crazy.
I
But
know.
our customers rallied behind us,
Yeah.
and they really have come, in a great way, and they've been supportive, and business is back to being great again.
Good.
So things are really good.
That's fantastic. Well, you deserve it, Rick, because I'm on the board of the Chelmsford Historical Society, and you've been helping out the Chelmsford Historical Society so much over many years. For example, this cabinet right over here, you're featuring many of our articles from the Chelmsford. You even have our name there on the top of the cabinet. From the Chelmsford Historical Society, like a lot of Fred Merriam's books.
Yes.
You have our Chelmsford mugs, some of our postcards, a lot of these glass
The little cup plates, yes.
cup plates. Oh, and our historic bottles, reproduction of a lot of the historic bottles that we sell, and more Fred Merriam's books here, another Fred Merriam book there, and some of these, what do you call these, Rick, do you know?
Those are coasters.
Coasters.
And they make great gifts.
Yes, and these go for four for $15, and they make great gifts. So what Rick does in his company here, with Charles, is his name?
With Fred, yeah.
Fred. They carry this for us at no cost. Most businesses would say, oh, we'll take 10, 20, 30%. But Rick Romano and his business are so great to our town that they don't charge anything. And our entire board appreciates it so much, Rick.
Oh, it's fun. And every now and then Deb will find a little treasure hidden away at the Historical Society, and she brings it over and we put it out on display.
And we just had a meeting last night, a Zoom meeting of the board. And she brought in from your place $300 or $400, I think,
Yes,
recently.
we sell a lot of material for the Historical Society.
Nice.
You know, the only thing we don't do is we don't run it through our business, so
Yes.
that it's entirely for the Historical Society. So customers usually will come in with a cash or check that we then just turn over to the Historical Society.
Which is the best way, yeah. You have cash or check for that. So anybody who's interested in historical books or mugs and all kinds of things about Chelmsford,
Yeah, they're full of pictures, they're great reading, and they make
Yeah.
terrific gifts for people, especially new people to town, or
Yes.
people when they go to leave town, if they're going to retire somewhere, giving them a book full of the Chelmsford stuff is usually great.
it is. I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
And I hear from people a lot who've moved out of town and they miss Chelmsford. So it's a wonderful
So
town.
it's funny, we have a website and, you know, you can buy things on there and the whole bit, but our customers, we have customers in almost every state in the country. We ship stuff overseas, and it's usually people that started out living in Chelmsford, got used to us and, you know, trust us implicitly, and then they move away and they don't want to start a new relationship with another jeweler. So we are mailing stuff all over the country.
Really? That's fantastic. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you have a great business here, Rick. As I was saying, I wish I bought more jewelry, or I would be in here quite often. You know, I don't even wear a ring or anything, or...
It's all right. We have customers that have been lifelong non-jewelry wearers, and then you never know, they might find something that that clicks for them. We do a lot of repair work for people.
Oh, that's right. You mentioned the new laser
We've got a
you
new
have back
laser
there.
welder, which is really special for us.
Yes.
It allows us to do better quality work with a faster turnaround time, and really it's just changed the way we do repairs.
Yes, and I took a photo of it with you in back, so that I'll
Yes,
post
yes.
that on the Chelmsford News as well. It looks like a good, very useful machine that
It's
that helps you.
It allows us to reprong diamonds without having to take the stones out of the setting. It allows us to do work where heat would normally be a problem, but now there is no heat. It's very localized, and it's a molecular bond, so it's superior to soldering. It's really been terrific.
That's fantastic, Rick. Well, you've really been terrific to the Chelmsford Historical Society and to the town of Chelmsford, Rick. This business is a wonderful addition, even though it's been here for many years, to the town of Chelmsford.
Thank you.
And as I mentioned, you're on Alpine Lane, and this is Rick Romano, one of the co-owners of Charles Frederick Jewelers, right?
That's right.
Well, thank you very much for talking with us, Rick.
You're welcome, Tom. Thank you. I appreciate you coming in.